What is up, my phantoms? It is currently 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm doing this review, but it's perfectly fine because this game is so good. But welcome back to the channel where we dive headfirst into the most intense, most chaotic, and most tactical games out there today. We're not just going in guns blazing, we're breaching doors and clearing rooms. That's right, today we are reviewing Ready or Not on the PlayStation 5. Now, this game originally dropped on PC and made some big noise, but I'll be honest, I had my doubts about how this would translate to console. Tactical shooters like this can get clunky fast without a mouse and keyboard, but let me tell you, they nailed it. The controls feel natural, tight, and super responsive. It doesn't feel like a downgraded port. It feels like it belongs on the PlayStation 5, to be honest. Now, for those of you wondering what is Ready or Not, Ready or Not puts you in the boots of a SWAT team commander in the gritty, broken city of Los Sunos, a fictional American city dripping with corruption, violence, and danger. This isn't your run-off-the-mill shooter. This game forces you to think, to plan, and to respect the rules of engagement. You're not just blasting every enemy. You're clearing rooms, yelling commands, securing suspects, and deciding whether to use non-lethal or deadly forces. Every single decision matters in this game. And trust me, it does. Now, you may be wondering, well, a game like this, is it short? Is it long? What is it? Well, you get 18 single-player missions in the base game under Commander mode, all playable solo or with up to 5 friends online. I haven't dived into online yet, but even solo, the tension is very real in this game. Each mission varies depending on your difficulty and tactics. Missions can take 15 minutes or more, and there's no one-size-fits-all solution. You can go stealthy, aggressive, or cautious, but expect resistance, surprises, and tough moral calls on however you go about doing this. These missions deal with everything from robberies, mass shootings, human trafficking, and a lot more. Stuff that feels pulled from real-world headlines. The intensity isn't just in firefights. It's in the build-up, the unknown, the split-second choice. The fact that you may walk up to a door and it could be locked, and you have your little camera scope to look underneath the door and to figure out, oh, there's a civilian here and there's a bad guy here. How are we going to breach this door? Are we going to lockpick it? Are we going to find another way in? What are we going to do? Every decision matters because the AI in this game is absolutely crazy, and they would definitely kill the civilians. They do not care. This is very, very realism, and it's off the charts. Weapons feel weighty and deadly. Enemies don't just stand around. They panic, they hide, they fight dirty. The sound design, you hear every creak, every muffle, scream, every barked order, and it puts you right there in the moment. There could be a civilian in the other room and hear gunshots going off, and they start screaming and yelling because they're scared. You can see bad guys sitting there deciding if they want to put the gun down, to put it back up and try to shoot you. Like, they actually interact. They're not just standing around and acting dumb. So it's absolutely crazy. Visually, the game is gritty. It's not going to win a best graphics. It's not. It's not like that body cam game that everyone's been talking about. But the atmosphere is top tier. Dimly lit hallways, tight staircases, flickering lights. This game makes you sweat. Like, it really does. Now, let's talk teamwork. Whether you're playing solo with AI, which are surprisingly very good, like they actually do stuff and they actually go off your commands and all that, or with friends, this game shines a cooperation, stacking up on doors, calling out rooms, planning who goes left and who watches the hall. You feel like an actual unit. And when things go wrong, they go wrong fast. But when it all comes together, it's magic because you're the one that created that. You're the one that led that team. I know some people are side-eyeing the price, $50 for just 18 missions. But here's the thing. Each mission feels handcrafted and replayable. Add in some extra money for the season pass, which if you wanted the deluxe edition of the game that comes with some stuff plus the season pass, it is $70. So normal price of a game, definitely worth it. But for the extra content and DLC, you're already looking at a solid value, and it's just getting started. This is a premium tactical shooter. It's not about quantity, it's about quality. And Ready or Not delivers. Now, however, though, doing the missions and stuff like that, once you do them once, does it have a whole lot of replayable value and stuff like that? Really depends on how you look at it. If you're going to play it with a friend, absolutely. If you're going to play it solo again, maybe not so much, but you could maybe go about it a different way or try it a few different ways. So there's all kinds of different ways to go about doing this game. Now, look, I don't throw scores around lightly on this channel. But Ready or Not earns this score, and I'm proud to say it's getting a perfect score of a 10 out of 10. Now, some people might be like, this game's nowhere close to perfect. To me, it's super fun. It's got the immersive gameplay, realistic tensions, smart enemy AI, excellent controls on console, deep replayability, that SWAT fantasy fully realized that I've always wanted. Absolutely. This isn't Call of Duty. It's not Fortnite. It's not about kill streaks or quick wins. It's about precision, strategy, and making every move count. So yes, my final score for this is a 10 out of 10, a tactical masterpiece. If you're even slightly into grounded shooters with intensity and realism, this is a must play. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching, my Phantoms. Remember, in this game and in life, be ready or be out. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and let me know in the comments if you're running solo or stacking up with your squad. I'll see you on the next mission, guys. Peace out.